Alright, so I have something really cool here. So this is 1874 Gras. This was imported through World Tiger Imports. It was, see, 1874, and then manufactured the arms and NTN. And the example was made in 1876. So there's a lot of the two histories behind this, the Ethiopian and the French history. The French history, that they had the 1866 Southpaw. And 1866 Southpaw, it was a needle gun, so it didn't have the bow head. It was essentially a massive needle, like a massive needle, that would go up, activate the paper cartridge. But the thing about paper cartridges, if it rained, it would ruin the ammunition. And also, since the needle had to go all the way up into the paper cartridge and it was surrounded by gunpowder, after I think 100 shots, the needles would break, so you would have to get another one. And also, it wasn't contained, so a lot of the time you would get black powder, like get all in the chamber, on the chamber, and you wouldn't be able to like cycle it because it got jammed up by gunpowder. So the French got destroyed. That was in the Franco-Prussian War in 1870 to 1871, and then the Third Empire happened after Napoleon III got dethroned. The Third Empire wanted something as a way of revenge against Germany. They wanted the prestige back, and they wanted Alsace Lorraine back. Of course, that didn't happen until 1914 and World War I. But the French made a lot of these rifles. I think almost 3 million. And in 1990, the gun was pretty much outdated with the invention of better guns, that you could have more ammunition, and also the invention of smokeless powder, correct, right? Many of the guns were just given away to like candy almost to a lot of people, where like they wanted guns, but you didn't want to give them like the best, like the state of the art. So this was something given to Ethiopia in 1890, and Italy, and of course the only time there was the scramble of Africa, and everyone wanted a piece of Africa, and Italy wanted a piece of Africa, especially Ethiopia. There was some conflicts. The French and the Russians really didn't want Italy to get Ethiopia, go on the way of Suez Canal. So Russia and France imported thousands of rifles to Ethiopia, and when Italy finally invaded Ethiopia, they really weren't prepared for Ethiopians to be, having somewhat state-of-the-arms guns, and they were just outfully outnumbered. I think the Ethiopians had 100,000 troops to the low end 75,000 troops, against the Italians only having 10,000 colonial troops, and they got smacked. I think only 3,000 Italians survived, actually survived not being captured or being killed. But yeah, this was something given to Ethiopia. You can tell which side were given off, which side were taken off. You got the Ethiopian markings, Dietrich Addo, and that was given to like an Ethiopian general / king, he was a king of a province in Ethiopia. I remember when I took the boat apart, there was sick gunpowder residue inside. But the rifle has seen a very, very long life in French service. French service, he was given to the first sachets, which was like a mounted light infantry, so he was on horseback. So the stock has been worn down a lot, to being in contact with the rider's back. The bayonet is from the 5th French Foreign Legion, and then also with the Ethiopian service too. So he has so many stories to tell, but you can only really glimpse from the markings the history behind it.